Red Devils, this is Ms. Hadi. I just wanted to take 2 minutes to go over the UBA or Universal Benefits Application and how you can complete it so that it processes without any delay. We'll start with the fact that you only need one universal benefits application per household. So if it's you and your sister or brother that both attend the same school at Sweetwater, then you don't need 2 separate applications. And then let's look at the first part, step 1. The biggest mistake we're seeing is people forgetting to put their student ID numbers. So please make sure your student ID number is legible. Then you'll put your last name, first name, date of birth, grade. So anybody who's going to school will be listed in step 1. So that could be a sister or brother who doesn't go to Sioux High, but who's in 4th grade or 5th grade. You can list them in this section. So we weren't sure about that at first, but now that's clear. So make sure anyone going to school is listed into step 1. So anyway, we left it grade, put the school, Sioux High, or any school like Olivewood, Granger. And then this box you'll only check if a student is homeless or foster. That will apply to very few of you, but if it does apply, please check the box. And over here is any monthly income, say from like a job that you work after school. Make sure it's monthly. Most of you, this will be 0. Let's look at step 2. Step 2 will only apply to some of you, so very few of you will be filling this section out. These are any households where anyone living with you, it could also be a grandma, an aunt, an uncle, or a cousin, or yourself, is receiving some kind of government assistance like CalFresh or CalWorks or any other government program. So you'll check the appropriate program and then very carefully, very legibly write the case number. If you write a case number, you're going to automatically qualify, so that's really important. Let's look at step 3. In step 3, the biggest mistake we're seeing is people not putting everyone in their household. Now, you don't need to put anybody that you already listed in step 1. So you're not going to put yourself again. You're not going to put any siblings that you already listed in step 1. But if it's a sibling that isn't going to school, like a baby, you need to list them here. If it's a grandma or grandpa, they need to be listed here as long as they are living with you. It's anybody who's living with you. And you can't just say grandma. You have to write their first and last name. You can't just say mom, which we've had students do. It needs to be first and last name, and then their monthly incomes. It gives you a variety of monthly incomes here. Most of you will probably just fill out the first type, which is the monthly work income. We are seeing errors of people putting annual incomes to make sure it's monthly, and then any other kind of income that you might see here, say like child support, but most of you won't have these other incomes apply. And then a huge mistake we're seeing is people not counting the total number of people in their household. So you count how many people are in step 1, you count how many people are in step 3, and then you put a number for us here. That helps us make sure that you didn't forget someone, because we want to make sure you qualify if you do qualify, and if you forget people, that could cause you to accidentally disqualify yourself. So make sure that you put everyone who's living with you, including babies, including anybody else who is in your household. Below this gray box, you're not going to fill anything out. That's for us, so don't complete that part. Let me see if I can scratch it out so you can see not to do that. Don't do this part. Okay, that's for us. And then this part right here is optional. You can do it if you want to. And then this part you do need to do. It's a required section. You're going to have your adult who's filling this out sign it, print their name. The big part people are forgetting is this date part. So put in the date, and then the phone number, all the other little information here, and you are all set. Again, the biggest mistakes, not listing everyone who goes to school up here. If you forget to do it up here, but you do it down here, don't worry, like we'll figure it out, but make sure you try to put anyone going to school in step 1. If you have a case number, the case number is legible, and anyone living in your household will go in step 3. Those are the main mistakes we're seeing, and they do cause us to have a lot of problems in processing forms. So please do your best to fill out this application clearly, legibly, so that we don't delay in processing your application. Thank you very much.